Yo, what up, y'all? About to play Ride This Motherfucking Flight real quick. Hee and motherfucking all that shit. But okay. But we're gonna do this video on overstanding one's spiritual journey, right? And yeah, we gonna play a little song for the beginning, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody to do that as well, you know what I mean? We lit, you know what I mean? I be loving making music.
I'm wicked like a wicked witch.
And the song correlates to the video we about to go into. You know what I mean? Kept vibrations.
No, you can't stop.
And
everyone's universe.
I'm about to feel like solo. You know what I'm saying?
Confidence came about the lake. With the fire, back the Lord and both sides. I had an eye flow. Existential in like 20 seconds or more. Came kinda asking your Lord. I gotta braille it out. For you fake fucks. Spell it out, you fake fucks. I'm murdering the world, man. Dope epidemic. These days, might need to have a way to save this. These days, I just try to maintain. These days, I just try to maintain. Love to marry, never cheat. My one and only, my solar system. It's more than just lifted. One like K.J. Rock, I'm levitated. All I need is a friend. I got y'all open.
I got family, dog.
Soul in motion. EYE. Everyone's universe. Can't stop us.
That's part of the fucking video, you know what I mean? We all make shit.
You can't stop us. To the victims, they don't see me. I still kill them. It's just to the kill switch. Institution all go. We go across the spectrum. You don't get the message. I play it like chess. You in the line of fire. Which is been aspects. Inspect the gadgets. Move like TMS. Conquest. December. I chop that. I double that. I chop that. Confidence of Eminem. It's like one step. It's that Tupac. It's the one know who shot. Christ conscious KRS to the one. Other one. EYE that can't stop us. They off the white line, but I'm off that.
Nah, I ain't off no asses, dog.
They off that white line, but I'm off that. Conscious prophets, no, you can't stop us. A young reptilian, a dino avian, tyrannosaurus. I ain't have the arms to wrap around the game, but I had to fuck the fame, and I had to live the dream, and I had to switch the lanes, switch it up. I got $1. What the fuck is this? Feel like Dilla, bitch on my motherfucking Manila. Every time around speed, up people never ain't shit to me. Young conscious, young man, gon' flow all this like he's spiritually. And this could destiny. And so my destiny is in the sight to be in this fight, and then I would like, and then I cook it. What group?
All right. Oh, don't want to play another song. Hold up. Oh, we'll let it rock for a second. Hold up.
I'm doing time. I'm doing time. I got it down to a science. I'm doing time in the name of God.
All right. So to get into the video, right? Overstanding one's spiritual journey. Okay. So first, realizing, like, you know, we have space within the space, you know what I'm saying? And realizing being one's archon and involving in those states of being, realizing that we are a space within space, right? And being a space within space, we can find that with that, we can find our personal space, right? Which would be our exalted state of being, right? One second. I want to make sure y'all hear me. Hold up. Double check. All right. Okay. All right. And when we become in a great state of being, right, this being that we're in can feel like, oh shit, this is a completely different state of being I never felt, because that's your personal state of being that you have, and that's your power, right? And becoming within becoming a space within a space, you became within density to really following another spirit. We're gonna get deeper into that, right? All right, I'm gonna move this a little bit. All right, all right, right, all right, okay. And also being aware that there are other spaces and archons within our space, right? You know, I mean, just you see that there are others around you. Maybe they're reflections of you, and that's some good shit. You know, damn, that's some good shit. Shout out to Granny. You know what I'm saying? All right, back to what we said. What we said. All right. You know, okay. Realize that there are spaces within spaces, right? And some call these your reflections. You know, maybe this is your family. You know, people that you were born with. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're generational. Like you could say, you know, people in your Saturn, pretty much Saturn's like mom's Saturn and Aries. So everybody with Saturn and Aries pretty much went to the same hypostatic union. You know what I'm saying? The same same pyramid scheme. We know this is how we're gonna teach you what we think is what is to be known. How we think is the best way to think. So think like us. You know, say, but see, we could get deeper with the astrology, but this is a spiritual video, right? We're gonna stay with this, right? So realizing that there are spaces that are okay. We done said that. All right, and okay, and also with that, we realize within our space that there are certain states of beings that aren't our space, and we need to eradicate them and find out why they even got there in the first place. And you know, we always find the origin of the circumstance and situation, right? And once you find that, you can correct that. You know what I mean? So you hop out the karma and you find out why the karma. You know, that's the origins, real shit. So you don't gotta stay in the karmic cycle. You can find why that even happened and how you attracted that and all that. That's why some say these are reflections, right? All right, and God damn, this is good. This shit go hard for real. All right. Okay. The spirit being aware of what benefits its space, right? And utilizing its power within that space. So whenever you have conviction, you can stay within your space and you know what is right and you stay with that, right? You know what I mean? Realizing maybe sometimes what's right for you is to go left. You see what I'm saying? It's real directional. It's in the yin realm. You feel left, you go left. You know, that's some esoteric shit, real shit. All right, all right. You know, I don't talk to a lot of people because I don't want to get my space taken away. This is another video. You don't want to share your vortex or your space or all your dreams and ideas with people that may not accept them. And if they shooting down your dreams, it's a L. You know what I mean? Just they a dub. Just no, don't rock with them homeboys or homegirls. You know, homettes. All right. Right. Let me get a drink real quick. That must be what it is. That red with the Mars, we got Venus and Libra, we got the opposition, kind of like my chart. You know what I mean? Sun in Sagittarius, Moon in Gemini. But yeah, all right, hop back in this shit, right? And when you find what benefits your space, and that's your power, right? So that's how you become your state of being that you appreciate and you well, not just appreciate, but it benefits you, right? And everything in your space is benefiting you. So you find all the reflections technically they call you, it's all beneficial, right? You know, you got to see the snakes cutting the grass. You know, keep your grass cut. You know, keep the snakes out your grass. You know what I'm saying? All right. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. And spirit being aware what benefits of space and utilizing its power within that space, right? And okay, Ben said that, right? A spirit being aware that the body they are within is also within spaces due to expansion and contraction, right? So like you realize that if we're an archon within a body, this archon that we're in is also an archon within a bigger body, and so on, etc. And this is where you get into people talking about the equinoxes, right? The archangels only move 1 degree every 72 years, and I think it's 2,096 years for one sign. I'm pretty sure 25,000 some. I think 920. I'm pretty sure is the last three digits, but it's 25,000 something for the whole cycle of equinox, right? You could get deeper into the math and how we even got the math and the numbers we're using right now and why we have certain limited space on our calculator. You know what I'm saying? We in density. It gets deep. Right. I be feeling motherfuckers when they talk about it. Damn, I need to breathe because it's just talking. Nah, I'm gonna get used to it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, right. So the spirit being aware that the body there within is also within spaces due to expansion and contraction. We've been said that, right? And with that being said, the spirit being aware can reach a larger contraction. You know what I'm saying? We in density right now, and this it's a tool. You know what I'm saying? Once you utilize your tools the right way, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay, and it's reach a larger contraction, and the only way you can reach it's like we in a we see we within the stars. I mean, we look up, we see that's a pretty big influence. You know what I'm saying? And you feel that influence. You know what I'm saying? In light way, these be satellites as well. You know what I'm saying? But they utilize in the space. You know what I mean? Okay, that's the point of it, right? So, with that being said, right? Okay, yeah, right. So if you want to become, it's like this. Like I'm trying to break this down, how to like become an oversoul or a planet, fourth, fifth, and sixth dimensional being. On my channel, I don't really even be on 3D. Real talk. We'd be in the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth dimensional. You know what I'm saying? But this is to bring you from the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth dimension. We gonna bring you all the way through. You know what I mean? All the numbers. We gonna bring you all the way through all the dimensions. 1 through 9. You know what I mean? 0, we got the space. You know what I mean? Right. Okay. And okay, all right. The spirit being aware can reach a larger contraction with an infinitely omnipresent influence, right? So once you it's like when you have deja vu in this three-dimensional world and you're like, oh shit, I don't want to experience that again. That's deja vu. It's like, oh shit, that's my omnipresent influence. You know what I mean? And it's like that happens time to time. But once you start to get into this spiritual journey, the whole thing is like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I've been did that. I already did that. That's a pattern. I mean, I'm not getting that pattern. Not in that karma. We hopping out of that. You know what I mean? We all new shit. Individuality. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. Right? And okay, the way this is derived is so like, you know, more attention is accumulated, which it's like how we create the 5-pointed star and so on. But it's like have an idea, problem, and solution. That's 3 points, right? And then you add another one to create your what I mean, your fourth one. Then you got your square. You know what I mean? So now it's Earth. You know what I mean? It's we good. You know what I mean? But you add the fifth one. That's emotion. It's like spirit. You know what I mean? So I mean, okay, no, hold up. Spirit is shapeless, formless. Don't get lost in that. Like spirit is no form. You know what I mean? But that's how we end density realm right now. You know what I mean? Start desires. It's lightweight emotion, the same wavelength. You feel me? And accumulated feeling. It's like a water that reminds us that is spirit is all possibilities. Like I just explained, shapeless, formless, all possibilities. That's that's what I'm getting at. Right. With all that being said, you know what I'm saying? We'll see where we're going with this. You come from an archon, and then you move on, and you realize you understand that this is a spiritual experiment and that your spirit has chose to experience, and all that is around you is what you've accumulated from your inner verse, and now it's coming out through your outerverse. It's like you choosing to watch this video right now. I'm saying, so it's you brought it from the inner, and now you want to understand how to get on your spiritual journey and become realize, understand that you are kind of in this body. You know, what I mean, you have all possibilities. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right, right. And the spirit being okay, all right. This is like what I was getting in with the hypostatic union of Saturn, right? This is some deep shit right here, right? You ready? You ready? You ready? Styles, peace, style. The spirit being aware that there are other beings within the being that they are in, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what we were just breaking down earlier. They are. It's like they. No. It's not okay. Let's hop on it. The spirit being aware that there are other beings within the being they are in, attempting to douse the flame, so to speak, of all possibilities, and are trapping that to accomplish lower desires that please the being, believing that they are less capable and need help to move on from the current circumstance and state of being, not realizing this being is as well lost and lost its power. So it's lost its power. Lost its power to do so, right? It's like this, like, you know what I mean? We're already overstanding that this is a dense being, right? And for it to even be this being that it's in, you know what I mean, within that being, you know what I mean, it's like a being within a being. This is what we're talking about. So like when you laying down, you feeling like the being that we are in. That's how I feel, right? And then if you think about it like that, on the next level, there's also that being doing the same thing, you know what I'm saying, right? And it's like, you know what I mean, it's a system. It's just like the first second, you know, it's just like the number of dimensions, same thing. Okay, this being is as well lost and lost its power to do so. So it is contained as well due to some circumstances on a larger scale, to do the same circumstances on a larger scale by not being aware the current circumstance is to be an the current okay, hold up. By not being aware the current experience is to be an individual and use its power it has given one to be itself, creating one's own expansion and contraction. Yeah, I just want to say, you know, I wrote this, you know, just to show you, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like overstanding that you have chosen. That's like I was explaining that your spirit chose to choose this video as well, right? And me choosing to make this video, right? It's right. I was just breaking down how we even got here in the first place. It was a choice, you know what I mean, to experiment and experience what we need to overstand and accomplish, so to speak. You get what I'm saying? It's your inner verse to bring it on the outer verse, and then it's like a reciprocation. It is reciprocation. It's a water cycle. You know what I'm saying? Ross's power to be itself. Okay, yeah. All right, this is my final point. We gonna ride out after this. Real talk. So finally, overstanding one's journey that there is more to the current momental wave and vibration one chooses to utilize within. Kind of like what I was just breaking down. So if you've wrote out this whole time with me, you're gonna overstand that It's all about you utilizing the vibration that you have created and continue to ride that, but understand that you are a wave within a wave, and you start to ride the correct wave within that wave, and don't get lost in the other. You know what I'm saying? It's like don't get distracted. That's my main point here. You know what I'm saying? But it's like whatever you sculpt your reality. That's what I'm trying to say here. With that being said, we go ride out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I forget how to ride out real quick. Hey, I kind of forgets how to ride out. Oh, there we go. I just had to raise up the screen a little bit. I had my other part of the screen with my iTunes, so I can play y'all some music. And we out. We got to ride out.